Who gets the TikTok and the divorce? The messy fight over valuable social media accounts. This is actually a Wall Street Journal story, and this is a real story. They're going through a divorce. They share a TikTok account. Who gets it? So watch this. Kat Stickler gained control of the couple's TikTok account.
Kat Stickler.
Mike and Kat, during the divorce, arguing that if the TikTok account was left to me, it would keep growing. She was right. Rebranding the account to Kat Stickler and expanding it to 10.5 million followers. Kat now runs a successful business from her social media, while Mike, who kept a YouTube account, saw it become defunct. He declined to comment. Dividing social media accounts and divorces is complicated, as both partners must prove their contribution to the platform's success. Reza and Pooja Khan, who earned about $500,000 from social media, said, "This is the first time we're actually thinking about how to divide their assets in case of a split, with most of their earnings going into a joint account." Tom, how do you process the story?
Well, guess what? It's called modern asset theory. And modern asset theory goes like this. Once upon a time, when we got divorced, we had children that we had to be responsible for, and then we had some assets, maybe a couple cars and a house, a little bit of savings account. Those were the assets people had. And then with the wealthier people, let's add several cars, another house, a boat, and some artwork. So, but now in the digital world, we had businesses. We had legitimate businesses. You know, I've supported you for 15 years as I, built my plumbing business. If I'm having to give you half of it, we basically have to close the business. These things happened. Where somebody said, well, wait a minute, honey, I supported you for 15 years. We're building that plumbing business. I deserve half the value. And so you would do it with, you take the house and some cash, I'll keep my business, and that's how you divide it. Now we're coming up to modern assets. And it's not as easy as crypto. I can look at your crypto account and see what the dollar value is. Court says we split it. Now it's, what if the assets are insufficient and you only have one digital business and it's TikTok? How do you split it? How do you value it? Does somebody have to get a loan and pay you for it? Or do you share it somehow? And it is a modern digital business that they're saying it's a messy fight, because you can't, just like the plumbing business, you can't just give your wife 2 trucks and then go run your plumbing business. Mm-hmm. Same thing here. It's very hard to split up. So under modern asset theory and division, now we have social media accounts. The divorce lawyer's got to find some way to find the value and split it up.
Pat, how would you do it? Sorry, Adam.
Yeah.
So let's just say you and your significant other were on the thing, and the success of it is because let's say you were on it 80% of the time, and she's she's on doing all the back end, she's doing all the thumbnails, That's a difficult, because you're kind of the face of it, but if she's doing the thumbnail, she's doing the title, she's doing the edit, she's doing everything. That's a slippery.
I helped you build this, and you're not going to screw me.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean,
what was that real
face.
estate couple that they got a divorce? What was the show called? What was the show called?
That ain't yours. Flip or flop?
What was it that they said they were not going to get a divorce, and then they ended up wanting to get a divorce, and then they said it's not in the discussion to get a divorce, has never been an option. Anyways, I mean, it's got to be tough. This is why if you're doing a podcast with your wife or your girl, man, better be like,
you better just go solo.
You better be fully committed to it, because if God forbid something happens and you guys split, that's going to be problematic. But I guess it does make sense to have, this be the discussion now with social. I can see that, because essentially the way to look at it, Tom, you're running a small media company, okay? And if she's involved or he's involved, sometimes she's the talent. He's behind closed doors.
Uh-huh.
How do you make that work? But listen, apparently nowadays it is in the discussions.
This
with
is something that's going to happen more and more and more. And PBD, you alluded to this earlier. This is the TikTok modern day version of the mediation scene in Wedding Crashers, where, Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson are basically having this negotiation. Hey, listen, we got the Sky Miles. You can throw a couple our way,
Just please don't talk.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Go ahead and comatose for me, baby. We all remember this scene. And all of a sudden, they start working out this mediation. He's like, all right, it's fine. You can have the Sky Miles. No, you can have it right there. All right. Now we're getting somewhere, baby. Look at us doing our thing. But the reality is, it's no longer going to be about assets. It's going to be about digital assets. And unfortunately, if you don't figure this out in mediation, you're going to have to go comatose over your TikTok account.
Before you get divorced, you got to get married. So I don't understand how you even have an opinion here.
Whoa. Whoa.
Tom out of nowhere.
Out
of nowhere.
Tom is just getting ready for
Tom, you know I was married at one point.
Yeah, so he knows exactly
And by
what
the
he's
way,
talking-
we're the same age when you got married again. So listen, old man, before I break your hip, Barker, just relax a second. Okay? We're doing movie references
some fun
over here.
Adam. We're having fun.
I'm having the time of my life, Tom.
The big game starts this Friday. The series starts this Friday. And here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get a suite to take family and friends and to give you the chance to join me as well as us here, my family and other friends in the suite for Game 5 in New York, which is amazing, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing. And here's what we're going to be doing. By the way, just so you know, the details on what these things are going for right now, it's ridiculous, the tickets. But all I'm saying is we sat down, we decided, here's what I want to do. So what do we do about it? We created a sweepstake. And the winner gets the one ticket plus $2,500 cash for your flight, room, whatever you need to be doing to come join. By the way, it's going to be epic.
Wow.
Because it's going to be sick. It is Game 5. So, who knows what's going to be taking place. The streets of New York are going to be wild. And the way you participate in this is the following. For every $1 spent on VT merch store, today you get an entry. For every dollar spent, you get one entry. $100, 100 entries. $500, you buy 5 of these polo shirts. This is all I'm wearing nowadays. Say it's $500, 500 entries. And you get up to 1,000 entries. Wow. We will draw one random this Saturday morning, October 26th, and we will immediately notify the winner. Then next Tuesday on the podcast, we'll announce who it is. But the person that wins, we will reach out to you. I'm excited about that. A couple things I do want to tell you. It just so happens 15 new hats are here today.
So there's something to buy.
This is the sickest new Valuetainment green hat. Future Looks Bright that just came out. It's absolutely amazing, Valuetainment. We have these new for some folks that like this design. We have the new American flag.
Sick.
Adam, this one. Yeah, this is absolutely sick.
This one looks amazing.
We have 15 new designs, some for military, the red and black. We have the new allegedly hats where the allegedly lifts.
Sick.
We have the red American flag, green USA flag. By the way, a bunch are on VT merch, and all you need to, by the way, these are again memories because the last time this happened was 1981. All you need to do is go purchase merch for every $1, raffle gifts for yourself, for others. Some of you guys that are coming to the party anyways, November 5th, this could be your way of doing it as well.
Wow.
Tom, do you have anything else to say before, if I missed anything?
We have the legal stuff.
Go for it. Tell us.
Tom Ellsworth impersonating Don Pardo. The PBD Podcast 2024 Baseball Sweepstakes. No purchase is necessary. It's sponsored by Valuetainment LLC and open only to legal residents of the 50 U.S. states and the District of Columbia who are 18 years old and above. The entry deadline is tomorrow night, Friday, October 25th at 11:59 p.m. For the full entry and full rules, visit the link at vtmerch.com and available in the description for this episode of the podcast that is found on the PBD Podcast channel on YouTube. Void where prohibited. Go get in.
I love it. Okay, Rob, so let's put the link there to go to vtmerch.com. I hope you participate. I want to spend some time with you. We're going to have a good time.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.